Business Coach Dan Creed, and welcome to Straight Talk on Business. I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard of the 40% rule? This nugget says that in most cases, people hit a point of mental resistance at only about 40% of their capacity. In other words, that's when people quit. I've always said that success is almost anything is easy if you just persevere longer than anyone else. In theory, you could use just 60% of your personal capacity or potential and still beat almost everyone because they've already given up long ago. Does this in turn mean that those in our midst that are considered genius might only be putting in more effort and focus and determination? Could be. As you face the challenges of life, you'll really must begin to ask yourself a different set of questions along our way. Questions like, am I beat or am I just giving up? Am I hurt or do I just hurt? Is my opponent that much better than me or am I just not trying? Is everyone really that much smarter than me or have I just quit learning? Facts are facts. I'm not the smartest guy on earth, yet I've always excelled at almost everything I've ever done. In some cases, the smart guys were working for me. And in most cases, I was leading the herd rather than part of the herd, simply because I never gave up. I didn't quit, and I truly just outworked everyone else. That's a hard thing for some people to accept. There's a real attitude of entitlement that has infected our current workforce, and many people believe and think the world owes them something. A great job, a big income from the get-go. But as we all know, the world doesn't care. It doesn't owe anyone anything. You've got to earn all that you get. Some people will say that knowledge is power, but I've always disagreed with that statement. I had a mentor once that said many times to me that knowledge is not power, but the application of knowledge is power. Discipline and effort are real power. Hard work toward goals is power. I'm often asked if I have a secret to my success. I think some who ask believe that I carry around a bag of magic pixie dust, and when I spread it around people just buy whatever I'm selling. However, when I tell people that I just outwork and outlast everyone else, people look at me like I have a third eye in the middle of my forehead. They don't believe it. But to be clear, I'm not discounting talent at all. Talent and skill play an important part of any success, but the world is overwhelmed with underutilized talent and skill. They mean absolutely nothing unless they're put to work. In 1921, Thomas Edison said, "The reason most people do not recognize an opportunity when they meet it is because it usually comes around wearing overalls and looking like hard work." The next time you're ready to quit or give up or shut down early, remember the 40% rule. Just look yourself in the mirror and say, "Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can." I guarantee you that you have more energy in the tank, more capacity than you can currently imagine. Be different through extra effort, and that, my friends, will be your winning difference. I'm Coach Dan Creed. Thanks for joining us. If you want more information to help your personal and business development, go to my website and leave me a note. There's lots of good resources there.